Have you ever thought about what someone's phone really says about them? Could it be more than just a gadget, but instead a reflection of their mind, their values, and the way they move through life? And what if everything inside it wasn't random or for show, but deliberate, layered with meaning, and designed as a silent tool for growth and survival? Welcome to time-tested advice, where ancient philosophy meets the modern world. I'm your host, Alfred. Let's get started. For a Sigma female, her phone is not a playground of distractions, but a mirror of her discipline and a vault of her truths. While many people treat their devices as endless sources of noise, trends, and shallow validation, she treats hers as a sacred tool, intentionally filled with only what matters. This makes her phone different, sharper, more disciplined, and deeply personal. Every draft, every screenshot, every note, and every locked folder holds meaning. It isn't about staging perfection or broadcasting every move. It's about guarding what is valuable, protecting what is private, and investing quietly in herself. Open her reading list, and you won't see quick articles that everyone shares to look informed. Instead, you'll discover essays, deep dives, and books that challenge her thinking and sharpen her perspective. Philosophy, psychology, history, obscure strategies. Her curiosity stretches far beyond the surface. She reads not to impress, but to equip herself with truths others will never stumble upon. While people around her waste hours scrolling through recycled ideas, she builds an inner library of wisdom that turns her phone into a weapon, a classroom, and a companion in solitude. She never flaunts what she consumes. In fact, most of it never makes it into casual conversation. But when she does speak, it's clear she's been preparing in silence, building an arsenal of ideas while others chase quick entertainment. Even her screenshots carry meaning. Unlike most who capture images for gossip or laughs, hers are stored like evidence. Each one is a puzzle piece waiting for its place in a bigger picture. Subtle changes in tone, contradictions in words, hidden details others dismiss. She collects them because she knows patterns don't lie. For her, screenshots are not about drama, but about clarity, strategy, and foresight. She doesn't clutter her phone with randomness. She preserves only what carries weight. And while others forget or overlook, she archives truths for the future, silently arming herself with proof she may never even reveal. The power isn't in showing people what she saved. It's in knowing she has the upper hand before they even realize a game exists. Her notes, too, reveal her depth. Instead of pretty, polished lists or quotes for social approval, they're raw, blunt, and unapologetic. A Sigma female's notes app is like a private journal of unfiltered thought, reflections about people, life, strategy, and truth she doesn't trust the world to handle. It's where her sharpest ideas live, where sparks of insight are captured before they disappear. But these notes aren't only emotional, they're also strategic. She drafts plans, dissects conversations, outlines moves and records lessons she refuses to forget. This space is her laboratory, where her most authentic self is preserved with brutal honesty and careful discipline. Step into her music library and you'll see the same intention. Her playlists don't mirror trends, they mirror her moods. Music is her tool, sometimes a shield, sometimes a blade. She chooses songs that help her focus, escape, recharge, or ignite her confidence, depending on what her spirit needs. Her playlists are not fixed. They evolve as she does. They're alive, unpredictable, layered, and deeply personal. Listening to them feels like stepping into her inner world. each track carefully chosen to move her forward while the world remains unaware. Her photo gallery tells yet another story. While most people share pictures instantly for likes, she takes quiet photographs of places and moments she never mentions to anyone. Sunsets, hidden cafes, trails walked alone, murals discovered on her own. These aren't staged for attention, but kept as proof of her independence. Her gallery becomes a silent map of her solitude, a record of moments where she chose presence over performance. To her, these images are not decoration. They are sacred reminders of freedom, inspiration, and clarity that need no validation. Even her browser reflects her depth. Open her tabs, and you'll find an endless trail of curiosity, philosophy debates, history pages, psychology breakdowns, and technology articles not yet mainstream. To outsiders, it might look messy, but to her, every tab is a breadcrumb in her pursuit of knowledge. She rarely closes them, because they're not random windows, but conversations she intends to return to. Each open page is proof of her refusal to settle for what she already knows. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, say hello, and consider subscribing to our channel. And if you'd like to support our channel further, you can find that in the description. Her browser is her private classroom, alive with discovery and a reminder that learning for her is never-ending. Her voice memos, too, hold layers of meaning. They're not casual recordings, but strategy sessions, bursts of clarity, rehearsals for important conversations, or raw reflections spoken before they vanish. Some are quick sparks of insight, while others are long unpackings of ideas that weigh on her mind. They may sound scattered to outsiders, but to her, they're priceless blueprints. Every memo is proof of her discipline, her refusal to waste thoughts, and her relentless preparation for a future no one else sees coming. In her gallery, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Instead of endless selfies, you'll find snapshots of notes, signs, book pages, or small details others would overlook. To her, these are mental bookmarks, reminders and sparks of inspiration that feed her depth. Every image is intentional, collected not to prove she was there, but to preserve meaning she doesn't want to lose. Podcasts, too, serve a higher purpose. While many listen for comfort, she listens for challenge. Her playlist isn't filled with celebrity chatter or background noise, but with sharp, heavy discussions, debates, philosophy, psychology, and human behavior. She seeks contradiction and opposing views.